alien criminal kills Agent K in 1969, altering history and the agency.
I'm looking for K. Have you seen him? Sort of a surly older gentleman. He smiles like this.
So Agent J travels back in time to stop the murder.
We got about 19 hours to catch him and kill him, so really, we need to go right now.
All right.
Together with a young Agent K, they fight to save themselves, the agency, and the Earth in Men in Black 3.
All right, well, we're here to review Men in Black 3.
Okay.
We've all just seen it.
Ow!
Oh, dude. All right.
Good job. Good job.
Good job. I had heard a rumor that they went into production without there ever being a script, and that they actually started spending money and making sets without there being a script, so I was a little bit scared going into it.
Once it gets past the setup of the film, you actually have a pretty well-done sequel that focuses on the emotion rather than the spectacle.
I agree.
So in the first half hour of the film, it's really like, hey, remember Men in Black? We had aliens that were just nutty, and look at the neuralizers. We like to erase people's memories. But then after it got past that really nostalgic sense, it became a much more interesting film.
Well, there's something kind of genius, I must admit, about taking the Men in Black world with all these crazy alien creatures that we're looking at in a comedic fashion and setting that back in the late 60s with this countercultural movement with things like Andy Warhol. It sort of fits extremely well into that fabric.
And being the third time around, you realize that they still have to really focus on the story between K and J, like a buddy romance that's going on. And I don't know, I really like those types of relationships because they feel so very heartfelt.
Another example of the emotion that is brought to the film is in the character of Griffin, played by Michael Stuhlbarg. He plays an alien who could see all the potential options in any event. He could see thousands of combinations of things occurring, and Griffin is the manifestation of the theme of the film, which is that possibilities are endless in life. And again, that's a really sweet theme to explore in a big budget blockbuster.
Yeah.
I have to hand it to the screenwriters for saying, you know what? We're not going to give you everything that you've seen before. We're going to spin it. And you know what? There's still something to say about these characters, especially Agent K, Tommy Lee Jones's character. What you think? This is the third time around. Do we have anything left to say about these people in this world? They found a way to do it.
People might be a little bit wary about going to another Will Smith vehicle because it's been a while since he's had a blockbuster summer film, and he used to be at the top of box office draws. But they have no need to worry because Will Smith did very well. He had a lot of presence, he had a lot of charm, and a lot of substance as well.
He has grown so much as an actor from the first Men in Black to this one. Just about every scene that required emotion, you could see him having misty eyes or just really bringing the emotion.
And Tommy Lee Jones is a great actor. He looks a little tired here. I'm not sure if he wanted to be in Men in Black 3, but that's okay because when we go into the past, he's played by another actor, Josh Brolin, who is fantastic in this movie. There were times when I actually thought I was watching a young Tommy Lee Jones.
Okay, future man, where to?
First of all, I'm gonna need my gun.
No. Space gun.
Yeah, he spent a lot of time really researching this role. He watched a lot of old Tommy Lee Jones movies. He even held up inside of a hotel room in Mexico for a couple of weeks, recording his voice to make sure that it sounded perfect. So he was going a little Heath Ledger Joker on it, and he obviously did a really great job. So let's talk about the director a little bit, Barry Sonnenfeld. He directed all 3 films. What did you guys think?
Because the director focused on emotion over spectacle in this piece without losing the spectacle of a big blockbuster franchise, that was the right angle to take. And there's a lot of ways directors forget to do that in these bigger budget films.
And if it's true that the movie started shooting without a script, this is a really impressive piece of work from Barry Sonnenfeld to sort of collaborate all these ideas together without any sort of cohesion and put them on screen and make it entertaining and make it work. You know, Barry Sonnenfeld started out as a cinematographer with the Cohen brothers, with their first 3 movies, Blood Simple, Raising Arizona, and Miller's Crossing, and then he made some interesting pictures as a director, the Addams Family pictures, Get Shorty.
I love Get Shorty.
And then movies like RV and the second Men in Black picture. This is a comeback for him.
All right, boys, why don't we take our tickets and vote?
Men in Black 3 doesn't reinvent the wheel, but it is an entertaining third outing with the MIB. See it.
Men in Black 3 is another in a series of unnecessary sequels, but this one is done well with a focus on emotion in addition to spectacle. Check it out at a matinee and see it.
A solid third film in the Men in Black franchise, sure to please fans of the first and second film. See it.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers to Agent K and Agent J.
Yeah, Men in Black.
You loved Cabin in the Woods.
Salim, did you see Cabin in the Woods?
Yeah, I think I liked it.
It was awesome.
Yeah.